Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we're very excited because we're watching now Mad Men.
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
We had to find other means of watching it because it has been removed on Netflix
Yes.
as of 2 days ago.
Unfortunately.
And I just need...
Nobody mentioned where else it could be
Like I
watched.
saw that there is... it's on Prime through AMC, but that's not available to us because it's outside of America. It's not even available to us through like VPNs because we cannot connect a card. Like we cannot go to Hulu. You know, we cannot connect a card to it. So like it's... Why do you make it so difficult to watch things legally? I don't understand this. Anyways, we had to find other means. But yes, we're watching episode 3 of Mad Men. But we have to start with the fact that we keep saying, I'll tell you later, and then we never say it later. I remember just like 2 stories that we left unsaid. One is not important at all. It's a story that I started saying about how I almost watched Mad Men because my friend from elementary school, we met up for coffee randomly because we saw each other, and she was going to a panel discussion on in the University of like philosophy, I want to say. They had a panel discussion regarding Mad Men.
Interesting.
Yes, and so like she asked me if I wanted to go with her, and I was like, I didn't watch it, and she's like, it's happening in a month. I was like, perfect, I can watch it by then. Never watched it.
Thank God.
Thank God, but like I just thought, how good must the show be that they're like having a panel of discussion in the university of like philosophy about. I think she like mentioned it. No, I have no idea what she mentioned. Now I'm like making stuff up in my mind because I'm thinking it has to be like, you know, in regards to inequality and that time and everything like that. There's a lot of things I'm sure you can
That's
discuss.
what I would
You would think.
suspect.
Yeah.
That
So
they
like
talked
that
about.
that's I was gonna say she said it, but like she might have not said it. In my mind I have like thought that now.
Maybe that's what you think.
So that's why I stopped myself. That is the one story.
The other story is
story.
who we met in London.
We went to London.
Randomly. In front of our
Building.
our Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally in front of our Airbnb.
We need to like set the scene. We were coming back to the apartment for me to get ready because I was gonna go to the Oasis concert.
Yeah.
So we were going to our hostel, and then Milena Airbnb.
Yeah.
And Milena looked over and she was like, I know this actor. And
Oh my
I
God,
looked
I was
over
like,
and I know this actor as well.
Yeah.
Like, where do he's the actor that everyone knows from somewhere. And
Yeah.
I could not put my mind
Yeah.
who that person was.
And
I was
like,
Googling.
I'm seeing his face in my mind.
And me too.
Cannot connect the role.
I literally Googled older British actors.
Yeah.
And then I found him.
Gray hair.
Literally. It was Bill Nye. It was Bill, do you say it Nye? Nighy maybe. The ridiculous thing is like the face that flashed when I saw his face is his 5-second cameo in Doctor Who. This is gonna make an appearance later again. But like that's where I knew him from. And he's in everything else. Like I've seen him in many things, but like this is what and this is where I picture his face from. Anyways, and so like we went to our Airbnb, we got ready. Milna almost stayed at home. Like her and her girlfriend was supposed to just like drop me off at Wembley, like for me not to go alone to Wembley, and I'm gonna go to the concert. She almost stayed at home, but she didn't. And so we started walking to the station. And mind you, we accidentally started walking the wrong direction because every day we go to that direction and we were supposed to go to the other direction.
Yes,
but
the other station.
We didn't know at that point.
Yeah.
We started walking, and then I saw, there's like guys taking pictures with the actor, and I just like, cute,
Yeah.
moved on
And you're like,
with Bill.
man, look, somebody's
Taking pictures with the actor.
And I turned around to see that, like, the scene, you know, and I saw that there is somebody else who is also taking pictures, who they are taking pictures with, you know. And then I recognized the person who they were taking pictures, and I started screaming to Lola.
Lola. And I'm like, what? And I thought like I'm understanding that she's seeing someone, but I my mind did not process that like they're taking pictures with them. I was like, someone is sitting behind the people or whatever. And I'm like looking behind him, like I cannot see anything. And then my eyes land.
And I was saying Lola, not being sure that like I'm seeing correctly, like I must be seeing wrong, you know. So like I wanted her to see before to get confirmation.
Yeah, my eyes land on none other than Andrew Lincoln.
Yes.
And I just turned around.
Yes.
I was like, I can't.
Yes. We were like,
I can't.
we,
I could not turn around. I could not turn around at all. I could not turn around. Somehow seems like a full circle moment. We started our channel with The Walking Dead.
yes.
And
with
here
that
is
man.
Andrew Lincoln in front of us
True.
with Bill Nye. Some guys were taking pictures of them. Me and Mila were freaking out on the sides. Someone else came to take, like, they just sat down again for coffee or whatever. Someone else came to take a picture. And Mila's girlfriend was like, do you guys want a picture? I was
Yeah.
like, we can't.
Yes.
We can't. They're just like, they're sitting trying to drink coffee. I
Yes.
feel horrible. I cannot
Yes.
go and ask them
Yes.
for a picture. They're just like trying to live a normal life. I cannot do it.
But at the same time, we couldn't just walk away.
No.
You know, we're like, I was like, we're gonna regret it. We're gonna regret it so much if we don't take picture. You know, we're gonna regret it so much.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can't ask. I can't be the person who's gonna, again, make them stand up.
No, I can't. Like they stood up twice to take pictures with someone. They're just trying to like have coffee. I felt horrible. I was like, I cannot do it. I can't do it. I feel
Yeah.
too bad.
And then Melissa turned around.
Yeah,
and
no.
it was like, she was like, you wanna...
Mills was like, I don't care. I'm gonna. She doesn't even know who these people are.
She has no idea who
Not
these
even
people
a
are.
clue.
And she's like, hi guys, excuse me, blah, blah.
Hi, one picture. That's what
because
she
she doesn't
And the
speak
two
English
of us
very
like
well.
idiots. The two of us like idiots on the side, as if we're like 15 and our mother is going to ask. Like, just idiots. Like, hi.
You know,
so
but like
sorry.
even we would ask nicer.
Yeah.
Is the thing that she doesn't speak English very well.
No,
as
so
much
she's
as
like
us.
using the least amount of words as possible.
Yeah.
Hi, one picture.
Please, excuse me.
There's
it's
none of that.
not a
None of
problem.
that.
No, she said that, yes.
Oh, she said.
Yeah,
oh,
she
okay.
said that, yeah.
Okay. I just heard one picture.
That was the first thing, but then she said, excuse me, I'm sorry, with my friends, one picture.
Yeah, and us idiots.
Yes. And they said, of course. And
Yes, and then we took a picture, and I told
yes, but yes.
this is too embarrassing, but like,
It's not too embarrassing.
like
The thing is, Bill
Bill.
asked, do you want me in the picture as well, you know? Because again, we she asked Andrew because she realized that we like Andrew, you
Yeah.
know? And then Lola, not wanting this man to feel bad, she was like, yes, of course, please, come. And then he stand next to her, and when we stopped taking a picture, she turned around.
No, not then.
No?
Because like when he asked, like, do you want a picture with me as well? I was like, of course. I think he's a more iconic actor than Andrew. You know what I mean? Like he's in everything.
Not for me.
I understand, but like in
Yes,
general.
yes, I understand.
And so like the man is stand up, and I was like, my God, like my favorite role is even in Doctor. I said Doctor Who. I think the man has to forgotten.
Then I checked. The
He
guy
was in, like,
acted in
5'10".
150 movies. You know what I mean? 150 things he acted on IMDb. You know, and I checked.
He must have thought that I like
He-
confused him with Peter Capaldi or something.
He
I swear.
acted in one scene, basically in Doctor Who 15 years ago.
Maybe even more. It's like 5'10". It's the Van Gogh episode. I love that episode. It's such a brief cameo. I can't even explain how dumb it is. The man must have thought I was crazy.
I think he forgot. I think he literally forgot that he acted in Doctor Who.
I'm telling you, he thinks I confused him with another British actor, Peter Capaldi, because he was the doctor. You know, he was the 12th Doctor. He must have thought I confused them. This has kept me up at night at this point. And so we finished the photos. Milena grabbed Andrew Lincoln by the hand. I adore you.
I don't think he heard me. You know, I don't think he hear people.
I
around
just looked at me and I was like, thank you. It was so embarrassing.
them. It was.
Oh, here comes our photographer.
Yes. Hi, Melita.
Hi. And then a woman that like was she sitting with them or was she working
I think sitting next to them.
or something? I don't know.
But I think she was looking at the scene where everybody.
because like
is speaking.
she was the one that was taking photos for everyone else that like
Yes,
came to take
yes.
pictures with them, and so like she looked at the Militz and she was like, "Do you want a photo as well?" And she was like, "No."
And she was like, I don't even know who they are.
She's just like nothing, and so
Yeah.
that's it. That's the story.
That is the story.
That's the story of who we met. We were freaking out for the next 2 hours. So yes, you have the full story.
I'm gonna leave a picture.
We can.
Yes,
We're gonna put you a picture. Yes.
Yeah, here.
There's a picture. Anyways, this is Mad Men.
Yes, this is Mad Men. So let's continue with Mad Men.
Let's continue with Mad Men.
I love Mad Men. I love every character in Mad Men. I don't think they even need a long intro for Mad Men, honestly. We found out in the last episode that about Peggy and the baby. We don't know exactly the whole story, but her sister is taking care of the baby so far. Can't wait to see the continuation of this story.
Wait, someone said that like she had been institutionalized because of like
But we
how you
don't know
say
that.
it. No, but that's what it meant. Like you cannot make a decision that like means that you're basically being held or something.
Okay.
Or something. We saw a doctor call for a psychiatrist
Yeah,
when
we
Peggy
know
first
that.
went into
Yeah.
labor, and we saw her dissociating after birth.
Yeah,
Based
okay.
on what her sister said, it sounds like she was institutionalized while everything was going on.
That's fine. Yeah.
For that to happen against her will, the doctor government have to declare somebody mentally incompetent.
So that
Yeah.
she couldn't decide to give up the baby.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, or something. So there's that. We don't have, again, there's holes in the information we have about Peggy and the baby.
Yeah.
But
But I mean, that would, in my opinion, in some ways make sense, just considering that like she didn't know she was pregnant. She was.
someone needs to institutionalize me.
I completely agree. Like you can't make such important decisions, such a big decisions for somebody else's life in that state. You know what I mean?
I mean, for your own life.
For
Like
your
you
own
cannot
life,
make that
Yeah,
decision.
I agree, but like
Yeah.
also for the baby, honestly. I think it's a good thing that they called the family.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that.
No.
I've not been in that position.
Will not be in this position.
Never.
So yes, and Pete's father died, and he also accepted, I think, the client of American Airlines. I don't know if the American Airlines have accepted us as a company.
We don't know that yet.
No,
They didn't.
they didn't confirm
no.
anything, but like this is a very, I guess, strong pitch
Yeah.
that we have given because Pete has lost his father,
Yeah.
and the guy
It
Duck,
seemed like
Duck?
that worked on a guy. Honestly.
Duck, as in duck,
Yeah, yeah.
as the animal duck.
I mean, Pete already made jokes about that.
God, why did that just go over my head? Anyways, I don't really like duck. I don't
I
like
don't
him.
like ducks, nor do I like duck. Makes sense.
I have
with
nothing against ducks, but duck,
I don't particularly like those animals. A bit
my that's fine.
scared.
I don't think you like birds in general. Well, it's a type of bird.
Yeah, it's a type of bird.
And you would like penguins.
I would adore pig, but like they can fly,
No,
so
that's why you would adore them.
I'm fine with.
The ones that can't fly.
I'm fine with animals on the ground. I don't like the ones who fly, and I even hate more the ones that swim.
Oh yeah,
Those are the scariest ones for me.
sure. I don't like the ones that jump. Not birds,
Just like
animals.
one.
I just don't like grasshoppers.
That's
My honestly, that's where my fear started and end. I mean,
So
there's
the
animals that
fear.
I don't like.
Yeah,
It's a
I
phobia.
am. That's what I want to say. I'm afraid of many animals.
Yeah.
If I would see even like many animals in front of me, I would be terrified.
Yeah,
Yeah. So like it's not like
yeah.
what
did
a
we
story.
come to this?
What is this intro?
I'm not sure. Again, I tell you,
Duck.
every fucking
About
time there has to be a show where we give the most random pieces of information no one asked about, no one cares about.
Yeah,
we
but
just start
sometimes they're
talking
fun about Andrew Lincoln, but about ducks, who cares?
Well, guys, you have to survive these types of stories to get stories like Andrew Lincoln's story. You know,
Otherwise, there would be no
there'll be no
Andrew
stories.
Lincoln stories.
Exactly. So,
That's it.
without further ado,
Well, let's play the episode.
we don't have it.
We're gonna.
They did ask for choreography, but I have nothing.
Of course, we have to think of it. I knew they would love it. Something with holding head and.
I'm not doing this.
Get somebody to clean up the loose chips on the bar.
Oh, this actor.
And if I decide I want to spill some during the bid, it's not going to be funny if there's already some there. Imagine my horror when a night on the town turned ugly. This is a nice place for nice people. And the jerk behind the bar, he throws a bowl of nuts at me. What am I, a squirrel? Well, lucky for him, I bring my own wherever I go. Am I crazy? I don't think so. Just you try and stick your face into a can of nuts. Take us on the nut. Nuts are better than nuts.
Am I supposed?
This is disturbing.
Roll the camera over that way.
I'm disturbed.
This is freaking me out a bit.
Just try and stick your face into it. Here we are in Lakehurst, New Jersey, watching as the great airship Hindenburg attempts to tie off its mooring mast, and oh my God, she suddenly burst into flames. Oh God, look at the size of it. It's horrible. Oh, the humanity. Hey, get Sid and Bull on the phone. We found the last buffalo.
What is happening? I first thought they were like his parents or something.
Me too.
Just
What
for
the
your
fuck?
information, this guy's laughing over here.
Who is this person? Is he
What the fuck?
okay?
Let's pick up Don's watch. Can you buy Don a watch? I got it repaired. He looks like a little boy. He reminds me of Monty Clift in A Place in the Sun, learning how to ride so he can worm his way into the upper crust. Somewhere there's a pregnant girl floating in a lake.
Who is this?
I'm from the South.
I think that's the guy that they said he's like 20 something. No, yes, they said that he has like a wife or like a fiance or something.
Hey, Ripper. You must be the ladies he rides with. We're among them. She's pretty. Very pretty. Prettier than I expected. I actually dreamt about him. I think it was him. Or a version of him that could ride. I'll see you Saturday. No, you'll have him to yourself on Saturday. Becky has a dance recital.
Oh,
So horrible
interesting.
for girls that fat in a leotard.
What is the storyline with this guy?
I think Betty like likes the attention that she gets from him or something.
The next time she's gonna be alone with him.
Yeah. Like again, it's Ken Cosgrove. Kenneth Cosgrove. Ugh, what is his name? Who's Cosgrove? Like that name sounds familiar. Even if you open, no one's gonna be able to see whose mail you're opening.
Explain.
Is it like pay? Like maybe someone's earning more than him and they're supposed to be earning the same or
Okay.
something?
Yeah. Because he tried to open now elegantly somebody else's.
Are you gonna blame it on... I mean, that's Peggy's desk. He was gonna open that one as well.
And he
What was
opened
the
somebody
plan?
else's.
Yes, what was the plan in him opening all three?
Don't think he's thinking.
Hello.
Who's this?
Good you are.
Oh.
I accidentally opened Ken Cosgrove's paycheck.
So? What's he gonna care? Tampering with the U.S. mail?
He makes $300 a week.
What? That mannequin makes $300 a week? He's not married. We have one on the way.
I hate this place. I should quit.
That's your response. The hours you work? Forget about Kenny. If they have that much money to spend, they should spend it on you. You're making that place.
Maybe Kenny's the blonde one?
Maybe.
What are you worth? Go in there and ask for it. Demand it. Be polite, but think about what you're worth to them.
No, I can't do that.
I didn't know this was about you feeling sorry for yourself.
Dawn.
I'm wondering what was his also, how bigger Kevin's was.
Isn't like this a popular meme? Not this picture specifically, but I think I always remember seeing Dawn at movies or something.
I have no idea, honestly.
Are they just gonna change it to like...
Envelope with a window pane?
No, why?
Accidentally. He loves drama.
Make it so it can look
Look at him.
You need a fake passport too?
I got Ken Cosgrove's paycheck by mistake. I opened it.
How did that happen?
A mistake.
No one's buying this.
Well, just throw it away. He'll ask for it by the end of the day, and they'll cut him a new one. Were you upset about getting caught? Or were you upset about what you saw?
I don't know if this would mean much to you. It's $300 a week before taxes. You know, Jennifer said she thinks that I should just go in and demand a raise.
You told your wife about this.
As you
What
should.
you don't tell your wife.
What?
Wish you hadn't told me.
I think she's right. What's that supposed to mean anyway? I have plenty of merit.
Merit defined within reason. As in this place can't run without you.
He is so annoyed.
Ken, bad news.
Let's see who's Ken. Yes, he's the blonde one.
We're shooting Jimmy Barrett for us, and
Don't pussyfoot around, just tell him.
I'm fine to tell him. Yes, sir.
Why don't you get your own way? The whole
He
story
hates
is all about
everything.
Because I don't smoke.
Only an idiot would put Jimmy Barrett in a room with her. No visits.
Is Jimmy Barrett like a comedian? Someone that
Call
like...
her the Hindenburg.
I knew he would laugh at that.
Did you
The man that says you're the finest piece of ass would laugh. Imagine.
Oh my god.
It's a party
He's
in
gonna
Don's
lose
office.
his mind.
Utz is gonna lose Jimmy, and we're going to lose Utz.
Oh, God. I missed the 50s.
Has anyone tried to save this yet? Besides Leopold and Loeb over here?
Don, can you work him over?
Jimmy Barrett. It's a known quantity. Grove should have told me they were here. I would have never let her near that set.
I did. I told Lois. I took them by here, but you were out.
He is always out.
I'm going to talk to the Shillings, then I'm going to explain the facts of life to Jimmy.
A guy like that must know how to make a charming apology, or you'd be dead. Where were you?
At the printers.
You should tell your girl that.
Dead. I'd like to find a way not to be cruel, but I don't think it'd be serving either one of us.
Is he firing
Are
her?
you firing me?
It's nice to see that you care about something. I'm trying to think of what you could possibly say to make up for what's happened here.
What happened?
I think you're not suited for this job.
What did I do?
In addition to being incompetent, you threaten my reputation, and not just today.
Remember, I try to cover for you all the time.
You do not cover for me. You manage people's expectations. It's not an insult. It's just the way it is.
It's a difficult job to have. You keep going to the movies.
To the switchboard. Please tell Miss Holloway on your way out.
Edgar Flat at CBS, please.
CBS?
Hello?
Freddy, Harry Crane, how are you?
I'm still at work, same as you.
How do you like it over there?
Oh, do you plan on changing a job?
Some of it's drunken luster?
I was thinking maybe I have to move out to move up.
Oh, well, forget about here. They're picking us off. I'm one gone paleface.
Don't get excited. Sponsors drop out for a reason.
The Defenders, top 20 show. E.G. Marshall, Bob Reed. Lawyers, but you know, they really care. So the writers turn in this script about a cannibal. The director eats up all this time, refusing to do it, like his resume isn't filled with crap.
And surprise, the writers have only one other script ready.
Something we threw away last year because they used the word abortion 30 times in 51 minutes. Why? Because they show one. Opening scene.
Exactly. The whole thing was a ploy to get us to shoot it.
They think they're so clever. You know, I tell you, I miss a blacklist.
Miss Holloway, good morning.
I will be taking care of you while we search for a suitable candidate. I'm really sorry about that.
Jimmy Barrett shooting today?
Yes, at EUE.
What time did they start?
They were supposed to start this morning, but Mr. Barrett's been showing up around 4.
Wake me at 3:30.
We'll start with your correspondence.
Would love his job.
Wake me up at 3:30.
We'll start with correspondence, sure.
Was the abortion performed? Mr. Preston, aren't you going to object?
What is he gonna come up with for this?
Come here a lot, do you?
Not if everything's running smoothly. Jimmy around?
He left early. Rehearsal at the Copa.
Great. So let's go talk to him.
There's no reason for that. Talk to his manager. How can I help you?
Oh, I'm sorry. In the pitch, you were introduced as his wife.
Would you prefer I pretend to be his sister like I did in the old days?
Wife, manager, someone should have kept a lid on him yesterday.
I've seen the man sober. He's not funny.
Mrs. Barrett.
Bobby,
He can come in here with vomit in his pockets for all I care. But these people are his benefactors. The Shillings were very excited to see their favorite comedian.
then they know that being picked on by Jimmy Barrett is a compliment.
No one was laughing.
That's not what I heard. They're in the big city for the weekend. Why don't they just go out and buy a thicker skin?
You are aware that all of this can go away. Tell Jimmy I need to talk to him.
You? Jimmy doesn't have a lot of patience for business. Or for businessmen. In fact, I'm pretty sure he already hates you. He has to know that you're a fan. And that he knows more than you. And that he's got a shot with your wife? Girlfriend? Both?
Wife.
What a pathetic man. Girlfriend, wife, both. What are the chances of her becoming the girlfriend?
The
Now you
chances
have
are
to sit in
big.
the car.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this.
Don't do it that way.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
That one was insane.
How's work?
Can we go riding with Mommy on Saturday?
He's gonna say yes.
No?
No?
There's just gonna be mommies there. I'll need you to watch
There's
them.
not gonna be mommies, there's gonna be the boy.
I picked up your watch. Good as new. I got it monogrammed.
God. I hope we feel like a dick.
Vance.
What are you doing?
I think she's out of gas. Thought I'd fill her up.
It's interesting that she's like, I guess, attracted to this because like she's the one that has more power here. He's like, looks young,
Yeah.
inexperienced. Like she holds the reins in that. He's wearing a robe like Tony Soprano, just so much differently than Tony Soprano.
Hello, it's Don Draper. Can you talk?
I'm glad you called.
How are you?
Weren't you afraid you'd get Jimmy?
No, I wanted to invite you both to dinner. Monday night. I was thinking Lutece. It will be formal. Can you get him there?
I told you. He does whatever I say. Keep it small.
My wife, the Shillings, you.
Okay.
Insane behavior.
That's what you want.
What do you want?
It's that kind of phone call, is it?
In my home,
With your
my
children.
children.
Really? I like being bad and then going home and being good.
I can't figure you out.
Why would you want to do that?
When Tara came to visit, I could tell she was jealous.
Of your two old lady friends. She certainly seems like a girl who has everything.
She does.
You know, Mr. Case, having been married for some time, I can tell you your fiance would be very unhappy with you sharing this with a stranger.
I don't know why I brought that up. Guess I just remember going home with her that first time. You are so beautiful.
Thank you.
So different than Tara.
Tara's very beautiful, you know that.
She doesn't need anything. What she does need, anyone can get her.
You're nervous about getting married. You don't know what she'll mean to you.
But I think about you.
Why would you do that? Arthur, I like being around you. Don't say anything to ruin that.
You're so profoundly sad.
No? It's just my people are Nordic. Don't do that.
Don't tell me what to do. You're so profoundly sad.
Ungrateful.
It's not like she wants him. She just like likes that, I guess, confirmation that she's wanted.
Yeah.
Hey!
Because she doesn't get it here.
Thank you for watching them.
Come in.
His children.
Those are his kids.
How do you feel about Lutece Monday night?
With the woman I had sex with.
Yeah.
That's
Why
insane
don't
behavior,
you-
boy. That's insane
Why don't
behavior.
you add that?
And you get to meet Jimmy Barrett.
Oh?
I should go on a date.
Why?
Business.
Is this one where I talk or I don't talk?
You need to charm him.
You need to
I need
charm
you to
him.
be shiny and bright. We'll go there alone another time.
Profoundly sad doesn't begin to cover it.
Oh God,
Pissed.
I cannot watch her
This is a
anymore.
prison. Cheat, girl.
Literally.
Do what you want.
I do want to see the rest of this, but I get the intent.
Prime time for pennies on the dollar. And it's the perfect match for Belgian lipstick.
Really? How does that work? Controversy means viewers. Women will find a way to watch them, maybe just because they don't want to get left out. Is that true?
There's no doubt in my mind.
This discussion, it's uncomfortable. This show is troubling. It's catharsis. What is better than tears to make a girl ready to hear she can be beautiful? I'd love to see a
That's
spark.
all a girl wants to be.
What do I
Yeah.
do when
Beautiful.
Hugh Brody asks what the hell this is? This is not wholesome. There are limits to what you can get out of daytime.
I don't care where they stand. So it's political. Politics are in. Women will be watching. Young women.
I'm very impressed you brought this to us. I wish we were a different kind of company. We all work for someone. How's it going? Very well.
Oh yes, he's the one. I forgot.
Me too. Oh my God.
Make out, people. What is
Come
wrong with
on.
everyone? One good pitch. I wanna raise. I
Yes,
cannot
I
see
did.
what difference like
You're
can
Harry Crane, right?
him.
Yes, I am.
She's
You're
not even sure
him.
about his name. My God.
Come to my attention. Cooper thought it showed initiative. So, you're in here now. I'm smiling. What do you want?
I'm smiling.
Well,
He would terrify me.
For one thing. I think that we should have a television department. All the other agencies have them. And I think I should run it.
You're now the head of the television department, which is comprised solely of you. Anything else?
Well, actually,
But like television department, that's the future.
He looks terrified.
Pissing himself.
You've already received a sizable reward.
What sizable reward? There is no television
Yes.
department.
Yes. Say yes.
Say yes.
$200 a week.
Oh,
drinks.
that's a lot of difference.
300.
350.
310.
He needs to be better. He needs to be better.
Close.
How about 2 1/4? Say yes.
No. No.
Yes.
I'll throw in a business card. You drive a hell of a bargain.
He played you like a fiddle. He's not ready for it. You have to take it from the company. No one's gonna give it to you willingly.
Where is he?
Who?
Does she even know he's coming?
Jimmy Barrett.
No, Hunt.
Why didn't you consult her before that?
He wants to apologize.
Does he?
Does she want to hear the apology?
Oh dear.
God.
Hello, everybody. Sorry we're late, but one of us likes to make an entrance.
No,
That's
Bobby
just
David.
rude.
We've met before.
I remember. Betty, this is Bobby and Ginny Barrett.
Oh my, I am such a fan.
You know, when you imagine someone saying that to you, you always hope it's her. How could I forget? They bought me a car. Pleasure as always. Little lady, look at you, all dolled up. What do you do, sweetheart?
I
want to know everything.
He is literally like whoring her out. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, can you excuse me a moment?
Someone should punch him in the face.
Where is he going? Where the fuck is he going?
A crazy man.
What are you expecting, a Chinese baby?
I don't know what it is, but one thing I know is it's not Chinese.
What?
We're both very proud of you.
Because 12.5% raise is nothing to sneeze at.
I don't care about the money. Well, the money is nice.
I mean, that seems like it's gonna be a very important job.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the show?
Just some show. You wouldn't like it.
You look great.
The window for this apology is closing. It needs to happen before the appetizers or they will leave.
So I took a look at Jimmy's contract. Well, me and a lawyer. And I realized Jimmy doesn't have to apologize at all. They're gonna have to pay him, even if they fire him. Especially because hurt feelings isn't a very good reason. I think an apology, and a public one like this one, has to be worth $25,000. And I want it in the paper. Say it's a bonus.
Don't get up.
I wasn't gonna. But this one knows about horses. Who knows? I've been spending the whole time watching the lips move.
Well, I hope we haven't ordered yet because there really is something that we need to get out of the way. Mr. and Mrs. Schilling, Jimmy has something that he'd like to say to you.
Is Jimmy a child?
Honestly, I'd rather eat your chips than anything in this dump.
What?
Mrs. Schilling, eat it. I was out of line the other day. I shouldn't have said it to you, and not just because you're married to him, I shouldn't have said it to anybody. Not in that environment. Sweetheart, look at me. You too, Hunt. Can I call you Hunt? There's the guy under the lights, and there's me. He's made me rich, but he hasn't made me very nice. Hope we can put it behind us.
I know that's what you do. I guess I just don't have the stomach for it.
Well, I'm famished.
Comedy is supposed to be funny. It's not like you can. It's not like you can't say something insulting, but like let it be funny. It wasn't even funny.
Wait.
My girl, he deserves to be punched in the face.
That's you, right?
Yes.
No.
What's wrong?
I'm just so happy. When I said I wanted to be a part of your life, this is what it meant.
make a great team.
I will save you from this.
How?
I don't know. I cannot like forget her line in like season 1 about it's how I earn my keep by being beautiful, by like let that guy speak to me like that. Like that's what I'm worth.
Sugar and spice things, roses and lollipops.
God.
See, this is the episode where I should have worn my shirt. Save my homegirls from their shitty boyfriends. AKA shitty husband.
Is maybe a shitty boyfriend or husband Don Draper?
No, I think he's great. I think he's the perfect husband.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, nothing has changed. Nothing.
I mean, there's no new information
No
here.
new information, neither from Don or Betty's side. You know?
It just, again, keeps getting sadder and sadder.
Literally.
You know, it's difficult to watch. It's difficult to watch Betty.
It's horrible to watch, honestly. Like, especially at the end when she cried.
Yeah, and she's like, I'm so grateful because, like, we're a team and I'm a part of your life.
The thing is, like, when she started crying, I literally thought in the beginning...
Me too.
She started really crying, meaning,
Me
like,
too.
crying because, like, again, she wanted a date and at the end... like she wants
like
attention, she wants
use her for.
Exactly, she wants affection, you know, and yet she got like her husband taking her with his clients, and one of them just like flirted with her the entire time. You know?
Yeah, using her in such a way.
Exactly.
Like, and again, using her in a way of confirming what she thinks she is worth.
Yes, but then when she said, "I'm so happy," I was like, "Why are you lying?" You know, and then. When I connected, you know, she's like, I wanted to be part of your life. And then I thought, like, this is exactly what she thinks. This is exactly actually what she believes. And now she got another confirmation, you know, that this is her worth.
Yes,
know?
And like she...
Being beautiful.
Yes, and I mean, she was happy.
Yeah.
She was happy.
She was happy. Because
like, that's... Because it makes me
but like
so
in this case,
mad.
They are a team, and he is using her looks.
Yep.
You know, he thinks he's appreciating her looks and then using that for his benefit in his firm or whatever. You know?
Yeah, to get like a sleazy guy to speak to her as if she's like a fucking doll. Everything was disrespectful, in my personal opinion, to be like used in such a way. You know, like, I think, like, a husband and a wife can, like, be a team and in a way, like, work like this. Like, you can,
absolutely.
to get your benefit, like, a husband can flirt. Like, if you agree to this, a husband can flirt with someone and the wife can entertain the, how they call it, like, unbecoming comments from this man. Like, if they are actually a team, like, all of that works perfectly fine. You know, that there's nothing... That's perfect. Like, if someone, like, for example, like, Better Call Saul, if Kim... and Jimmy were doing this,
absolutely,
there's no issues with this, you know.
Absolutely.
But just because, like, to Dawn, he doesn't pay attention to her, he doesn't appreciate her, and
he doesn't
then
treat
like
her as equal. He doesn't
do anything. And then
like that.
When he the only word that I can say is that he uses her in this type of a dinner, you know. Yeah. And again, I keep remembering the line that she had in season 1. About the psychologist like looking down her dress or whatever, and that, like, you know, she doesn't have a problem with people looking at her because that way, like, she knows that she's earning her keep because, like, she is beautiful and people look at her with admiration or with attraction or whatever. Like, that's then that means that Dawn has, like, achieved something because his wife is beautiful, and so, like, that thus she earns her keep.
I mean, that's what she's doing with the guy on her horse's lessons riding or whatever, you know, like the same thing. Like, why, like, she enjoys the attention that he gives her, you know. Again, it doesn't even have to be that she's attracted to her, she's attracted to him, you know. Like, I don't even think she is, you know. But, like, she didn't want to bring her child to these riding lessons because she wanted to be alone with him, because she knew then he would flirt a bit, give her looks and things like that, and she would feel appreciated.
Yeah.
you know, and that is what she needs, you know.
Yeah, she lacks that so much in the house. She doesn't get that at all. And so she's like searching it out in other ways. Like she's
Anywhere.
not crossing a line and like full on cheating. I think we're gonna come to that at a certain point.
You think so?
Well, you know, like season 4. If we can, and I don't think Donna is about to start giving her attention. And so like I think I think this is only the beginning, because it's not like this is
I
gonna.
honestly can't wait to see that.
I am
Because
gonna be
I
rooting
need,
for this.
Yeah, because I need something to shift.
Yeah.
I need her to get some power, get anything, you know?
Yeah.
I need something to shift in this relationship because she is so stuck. And it is so sad to watch her in every single scene. You know?
Yeah.
It's not like she's gonna come to a realization that she deserves better and she's gonna divorce Dawn and search for the better, you know? That is not happening.
It's not realistic.
Yeah, yes. So I need something to happen.
And I think it will. Honestly, it's just a matter of time, because we had again, the season opened
guys.
up with the scene of her like flirting with the man that like came to change her belt or something. I don't know what it was in the car.
Yeah, but
like
we
she again
also-
used her
Yeah.
beauty
Yeah.
and flirting.
And even
to
in
get
season
something.
1, she was attracted to the salesman that came to their house. And now, again, but like in this situation, it doesn't seem like she is attracted to him, you know? Even though I would understand, even like you said during the episode, I thought in the beginning she might be attracted to him just because, like you said, he is younger,
Yeah.
less experienced than her.
Yeah.
So she can hold some power in this
Yeah.
relationship
Yeah.
where she has no power in herself,
Yeah.
her own. You know?
Yeah, but I think it's also like about the fact that like he is younger and she
Mm-hmm.
is older. I mean older. She's like maybe 30.
Yeah.
But like in their day and age, like she said to him like, oh, why would she be concerned about us
Two
old
old
ladies,
ladies,
or
yeah.
something? Like again, I think it's her reaffirming that she still has it, you know, because I'm sure she is very afraid of aging.
Yeah.
Because like thus she would lose her beauty, and what is she without her beauty? Which everything there is so incredibly sad and tragic to me. And so like I just think it's gonna, like the only way that I can see this going is like continuous. Like she searches out for the things she doesn't have at home. She searches out somewhere else. Like she looks for that attention, she looks for that affection, and at a certain point like someone's gonna come that she's gonna like cross a line with, you know. What happens after that, I don't know, because I don't know if like she just like crosses the line to feel wanted, or if she would like fall in love with someone else, you know. Would love for her to fall in love with someone else.
And
I
we
mean, would
watched-
love to actually to see her being independent. But like if someone needs to like help her find some type of independence later on, would love that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm constantly a bit connecting this story with Carmela, but like that part, like because Carmela also didn't got in the relationship what she needed, you know, didn't got the affection, love, appreciation, anything, you know. And so like when you said like, oh, she's gonna cheat, like I immediately remembered how similar a storyline has happened.
But Carmela
with,
never did.
yeah.
God, if only she did. I mean, the guy was awful.
I mean,
but he looked like he was gonna care about her.
No, the guy was awful, but like, this is different. You know,
Definitely different universe.
That was not her problem. The awfulness was never the
no,
problem.
like
in the storyline.
the fact that Tony was like,
but like
a murderer was not an issue.
I think like but like that was different situation because like again storyline was different, like the people were different, so like
the world were in
the world was different, but like Carmela was on the edge to cheat. I think she would if
he didn't leave.
Yeah,
I agree. So I don't know, again, this is season 2 and there's so many seasons to go, and like that this is the only thing that like I can see, the only path where I can see the storyline going. Because again we already had like 2 encounters, you can say this episode 3. So I don't know, like I think it's a great storyline, that she feels happy at the end of this like dinner that would have anyone else like punching this man, you know. But like she feels grateful that like they are working together as a
I
team.
mean, that is how desperate she is
Yeah.
to have any type of connection with her husband.
Yeah, no, but again,
He's,
this is what she believes her worth is, and this has just been confirmed
but like
to
also
her.
she is seeing this as a partnership where he is just using.
He was fingering a girl 5 minutes ago in the bathroom.
Literally.
Like, that just, like, what could I say to this?
Honestly, that is shocking to me.
Which part?
Well, what he was doing.
Like, they have such a weird dynamic.
I mean, also power balance
Yes.
in that relationship is interesting. No, it's just like shocking to me. I do understand, like, he cheated tens of times probably so far, you know. But like just somehow the fact that he invited her, the disrespect that he invited his wife to this dinner, and then went after the woman.
Yeah, I think it's like some type of like power play here because
definitely.
in the scene in the car, she she forced herself onto him.
She was, let's say, the one in power in that moment. Let's say.
Yeah, I mean he tried to move her. She wouldn't take no as an answer, and then he like succumbed to it or whatever. I don't know what words to use. So like she also is. I do not like her at all. But like yes, it was a switch in dynamics that we see in Dawn, and Dawn is usually the dominant one, and in this case, like she was the one that was kind of like holding the power there.
And then he took the power.
Yeah, and so like because like it's not like we see Dawn being like violent in any type of way, and so like when he grabbed her, it was sort of like again we already like established this type of like toxic power play in their first scenes together in the car, so like that's just continued on now with Dawn like kind of grabbing her and establishing some type of like dominance because she also was extorting money from them, by saying that they need to pay him like 25,000 like as a bonus or whatever, and so like at that point he had to like bring that power back or something. I don't know, they have this weird They have this, yes, they have this dynamic that we didn't necessarily see so far Dawn have with anyone else. Like, because it is just a power play.
Yeah, but like, because it is, in my opinion, just an attraction.
Yeah.
Like, like with Rachel, I also think like she was a very powerful woman. And
yeah, but I think there was like a connection
That's what I want to say. There was attraction to the powerful woman. But at the same time, there was a connection. They're connected on an emotional level. This is just a power play, like constant power play through sex as well.
Like that's where the attraction lies.
Yeah, that's how
just
it seems.
about that power. I think maybe also like bringing in Betty and like putting them in this type of situation was like him in a way making a power play. I have no idea.
No idea, honestly.
But like
it was, in my opinion, just disrespect towards Betty.
Absolutely, I bet like he was not thinking about Betty at that moment.
Who cares?
And, like. This is not in his mind one bit. Like otherwise he would like let someone speak to his wife like this, like he got so mad at her when the whole Roger thing happened, and like here we are now bringing her to this table where this guy is like, I don't even know what she said, I was just looking at her mouth. Okay, perfect. So like no, he was not thinking about Betty one bit here. Yeah, there's nothing new here with Dawn.
No, nor Betty.
Dawn is just being Dawn is being Dawn, Betty is being Betty. This is just another like confirmation about like how they work and how their dynamic works. And again, I love both characters.
Me too.
And so
can't wait to
I just think this was a great continuation of their dynamic and storyline with them. There was also like this interesting bit with Harry. Honestly, not even about Harry, because I don't know them still in a way that makes me like care about them too much. But like I thought it was interesting, like the television, the show that they're trying to get on air or whatever, that's like so controversial, and like the topics that it discusses. I think it's interesting to like see how no one wants to associate with this discussion about like abortion. It comes back to what we talked about, like abortion being illegal, I'm sure not talked about and everything. And again, it's a room of men deciding, and this is not something that like is suitable or should be talked about, and deciding that about a conversation that like revolves around women and what they go through, and like whether how they're gonna like think about this storyline. Because again, like you had this like executive from Belle Jolie or whatever he is, like say something to Belle Jolie, but like again, lipsticks marketed towards women, and like again the way that he speaks about it, as he speaks about women, is like it's not wholesome, it's not like family oriented, it's not like this picture of a woman like what she's supposed to be, which is anything but a complex creature. You know, it's like someone that you can just like shove a lipstick to and she's gonna be like, oh my god, the lipstick, you know, like.
Yeah, but like it's also around men. Like,
I mean, what? The discussion?
yeah.
I mean, yes, the discussion has to happen with men because men are the ones that are controlling this environment. But like in this room, the men are just like deciding what women are gonna like or are not gonna like, you know, and this is a thing that affects only women. Carrying a child to term or not carrying it at all, it's a woman's choice. So like they're only centering themselves, and they just like ask Betty for a second, like would women watch this because like in secret or something, you know, to be like in on something. But that's all that they consult with, you know, and that's as far ahead as they think on this topic. But I thought it was interesting to like see the world that we live in, like through this hairy storyline.
Also how was it in that time, how abortion was not talked about then much, you know. That was a unwanted television show that like didn't got any sponsor because the topic was itchy, you know, like nobody it was controversial storyline that like would not work, you know, like people would not watch it, you know.
Yeah, and I think again it talks a lot about like I think that's why TV is so important, because like it does bring up these topics of conversation. Like I'm sure that maybe in the I have no idea, like 70s, where the fuck would they be, like where would a show about like a character that's gay come in, you know? I'm sure there would be the same thing about like how many people would not want to show that. Like I remember like I think reading about, is it Ellen? I think it was like Ellen that like she came out when she had a talk show, and like so many people or so many companies dropped her because of that, because again at that time that was so controversial, and like Ellen DeGeneres is not that old, you know. So like I think there's a lot, like TV holds so much power in the topics that like you discuss, and like the world that you get to know. And I mean again I have learned about gay people at like maybe age 10 because I saw it on TV. Like no one has taught me this.
I just want to say that like that is very, like that is not normal. Meaning like in here in Serbia, because like, I don't think other people have learned about gay people at the age of 10.
Yeah,
I mean, they have learned about gay people, but like in a very negative context from people around them, from kids around them or something like that. But like that was also talked about like something bad, you know, something ugly and things like that, you know, like you would mock kids would mock other kids, you know, especially boys would mock other boys about being gay.
Yeah, like I mean, being gay was an insult that you would use to someone. But like
I think in Serbia it still is.
Yes, in Serbia it is definitely. But like again, that was me at like 2006 or whatever.
Like I don't know if we talked about this on channel. I think we did many times, but like few times. But I think I have learned like about gay people in late high school. About myself, I'm joking. I didn't learn about myself at that point, but I have learned about gay people. Like I have started thinking about that late high school, like let's say I was 16, 17, like school sent us on like something, I don't know how that's
it's like a book fair.
Yeah, book fair. And you go there and like in the middle there is a gay person, and us kids, I mean we weren't that young, let's say 16, we talked to that gay person.
Like asking questions.
Oh, you're normal.
No, I think
really?
I
You're
honestly, I am shocked that like our school even organized that. Like that sounds, I cannot believe. I mean, first like just like putting a gay person in the middle. I mean, like
that
speak to them like a fucking
me, you know?
animal
That
in a
is
zoo.
that sounds ridiculous.
But I do think like conversation, like just showing children.
Yeah, but like I think at that point those gay people thought like this is important, you know. Like,
and I do believe it was important, like for you to see a normal person in front of you, not just like what you think of.
I even remember because like we talked to a lesbian and to a
gay man.
Yeah, and I even remember like guy, one guy was sitting there next to me, and he was very interested. He was asking questions. And then afterwards, we were discussing if, like, oh, he was asking so much questions. Do you think he's gay? Do you think this and that, you know? But, like, that probably meant to him a lot because, like I said, in high school, nobody knew about it. Nobody talked about it. If anybody talked about gay people, they talked in a very negative connotations.
Yeah. I honestly, I just think I was very fortunate because... First, like, it's not like it's not like my parents would sit me down and be like, this is what a gay person is. I should sit my father down and be like, this is what a gay person is. Like, this is not, you know. But, like, I just saw it on TV when I was 10. I was like, oh, my God, you can do that. Didn't think a thing of it later on. It was just, like, it seemed
Yeah, but, like, also
so
you have watched at that time so many TV shows. And
later on, it was like there was, like, a storyline in Grey's Anatomy that I always watched.
First time I was introduced to to a bisexual character, you know, but, like, to a woman that loves a woman, you know. Like, first time I was introduced, it was in Grey's Anatomy, like, Kelly.
Yeah.
First time in my life.
Yeah, and, like, I was very young watching that, and so, like, I think, like, to me, that immediately, how do I say it? I cannot say humanize them, like, humanize the gay people. Like, that sounds ridiculous, but I was just like, oh, okay. Like, people can also be gay. Whatever, like, we move on. And so, like, anytime, like, this discussion was, no one was discussing this, but, like, I think late in my middle school, like, maybe it was the first time that I heard someone around me mention something like, oh my God, that guy or whatever. And like, I think that's when my age of arguing with people started.
Again, don't think that that's just like, that's not, how to say that, not a word normal, but like a word regular. That was not regular in Serbia, I would.
No.
Because like when you say, like, I heard about gay people at 10, I just want to say that was not right. That's too early in Serbia, you know. Not now, I'm guessing, I think now it's much better. I think you can't compare like 10 years ago in Serbia and now in Serbia. Like, again, there is so many TV shows. There is Netflix, you know, people watch so many other forms of representations. And like it's talked about, like all of our, let's say, Serbian TikTokers, most of them are part of the LGBT community, you know, some of them pretty open about it, you know.
Like I remember, like 10 years ago, we had Pride. What do you call it? Pride, yeah. Pride, we had Pride in Belgrade. That was like the amount of police that needed to be there, the amount of quite literally stones that were being thrown at people walking was like you were afraid to go out. Now it happens like without a glitch. You know, like people are still there's gonna be people that are there like looking at it. I always said that like that's my unfollow day. Unfollow day, like on Instagram, because like I would follow I used to follow like people from my elementary school, high school or whatever, and like usually when those things happen they like post something about like protecting families. I don't know. And so like on Pride Day every day I'm just like I'm following people, everyone. So like things are better. They're not as nearly as good as they need to be, but things are better. So like I just think there's a lot of power in television and discussing these things and opening up discussions about certain topics. So like I enjoyed seeing that like at that age, like there was a show that just like started to talk about abortion. So like that was a fun storyline. Yeah, and I really enjoyed that.
I really loved it, honestly. And I'm wondering, I like to see storylines from side characters as well. You know, like Henry, I am interested to find out more about Henry, about Ken, about them, you know. Like, I like their storylines. Harry, maybe, okay. Yeah, Harry. Like, I like their storylines as well, you know, to find out more about them. Like, he is a head of television department, like, and he is the only one who is in television in that department.
That was a hilarious scene.
But in my opinion, like, with Roger, it doesn't seem like he gave him anything, but like to Harry, it seemed like that meant a lot first. Like, and I don't think that just like, oh, he meant a lot, like, because like he's at 12%, 12.5% raise, you know, and his wife was so proud of him. He's a head of a television, but I do believe it's gonna be important in the future.
I think so as well.
Roger has no
got it
idea how
early on.
important like it's gonna be.
No,
honestly.
Roger at that point was bored in the office, and he's like, "Let me see what like." He would have agreed to a higher raise, but he was just like, Roger is, in this season, he's incredibly funny. He seems sick of the world. Like, he is, every time he says something, it's just, he's incredibly funny in this season for some reason. And so in the scene as well, he, it seems like he is kind of like mocking him. Like, no, accept this. And he does. So like, Roger's like, okay.
Even though Harry knew that, like, because Roger lied and said, like, nobody here has that, like, type of
salary, not even close.
Not even close, and Harry knows.
But the salary must have increased, because I remember our boy Pete in season 1 saying that he earns like 3,500 a year. Mm-hmm. And that's like much less than 300 a week. Much less.
Much less, yeah.
So
either they're again,
but like
Harry
maybe that was like when Pete, that was still the beginning of Pete's
that's
career,
what I'm saying.
I guess.
And I think they're a bit maybe older. I don't think they're all the same age as Pete. I think Pete is the maybe youngest ones.
Like
because like I saw comments about Joan and
yes,
what's his name? I have no idea. Is he Henry? Paul. Established in pilot, they were like established in pilot, like there is something with them, and that's why the writers went. And somebody talked about like, you know, like
I saw that.
they're like Pete and they were like Pete and Peggy, you know, like he was older, and I was like, older? I thought he was younger than her. I thought he was 26, just like Pete. That's how I envisioned the whole group. I thought all of them were the same age, you know. They look really young. They represented very young. They're all around each other, while Dawn,
I'm not even sure if like they appear young, or just like half the time it doesn't seem like anyone knows what they're doing. So I'm like assuming that they're young.
but like they don't have the Dawn's attitude.
No one has Dawn's attitude.
You know what I mean? So Dawn's
going to the movies.
35 seems much older than them.
Yes.
You know, like much more important than them, like, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's why I
agree.
Envisioned all of them very young, you know?
Yeah, I agree completely.
But I don't think it's like that. So I don't know. We'll see.
That's it.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.